Now let's give you an update on the Ikoyi building, where there was mild drama just yesterday as two families of the victims of the 21-story building that collapsed on Gerrard Road, Ikoyi in Lagos State, engaged in verbal war over the identity of one of the victims of the incident at Infectious Diseases Hospital, IDH in Yaba.
Now, the dispute erupted at the point of cross-examination of the body to match the description of the female victim in question as presented by her family. But another family member who was observing the process at the time was said to have cried out that the body belongs to her family.
Addressing the matter, officials of the IDH resolved that all families must submit their blood samples and collect the results before the victims could be identified and retrieved. Meanwhile, some family members have complained about identifying bodies recovered on time due to mutilation, making it difficult for easy identification, except for medical examinations like DNA.
And perhaps, Oluchi, this was the kind of drama many of us anticipated that might ensue should the excavation, unfortunately, of bodies from the rubble, which is sad incident, continues. I think almost throughout last week when it happened on Monday, after Friday, we were still excavating bodies. The people were still there, victims were being still put out of the rubble. And now they're talking about body mutilation, about some of the victims who came out. So it's an ugly incident. It
is. Now, let's not forget also last week and even this week, families of the victims have complained about the slow method with which the rescue team is going about trying to bring out the people from the rubble. And they've also come out to say that they are actually unhappy or they're totally dissatisfied with the situation of things. Now, the death toll has gone up to 45. But Olisa and the production team that are watching, this is not the first incident. Now, in America, earlier this year, June 24 of this year, now there was a massive 12-story condo tower that was called Surfside that collapsed outside Miami. And they had a lot of rescue team. Not only did they have humans also searching for bodies, they had the canines. Olisa. Now, a lot of the families are coming out to say, why don't we have rescue teams, different kinds of rescue teams, be it the dogs, the sniff dogs coming out to also help
that's also
in
important.
Ensuring that more bodies are recovered.
Even as last week, I remember even doing our newsroom, our groups were chatting about, there was talk about, yes, DNA will be needed if the mutilation continues as they are trying to excavate bodies. And I'm like, how many DNA samples do you have to submit? How many families will be allowed will submit? How many matches do you have to make?
The time to get the results back. The DNA results.
Because the families of these victims, victims of these families, basically, they need closure right now. Good thing at least, it looks like the government has told them to come and identify their bodies at that particular hospital, the Infectious Diseases Hospital in Yaba. At least there's a place where you go if you have someone who's related or has been involved in that incident as it happened there. You can go there. But they talk about two families now, almost having a brawl over a body. Then imagine when other families come, to claim they are dead. It's quite a sad scenario as we saw it from that collapse building in Ikoyi. So the fallout continues regarding that incident last week in Lagos, Nigeria.